What's up, guys? Today is day 3. I'm on Katoma. Yeah, it took like 30 minutes to come here. I rented a bike. It's actually e-bike. Oh, and I'm supposed to go down here. Alright, I have my camera on my cap, which is very practical, so I can like film while I'm driving, like right now. Let's go. Okay, let me see where the beach is. So I want to go to the beach, eat. Let's get away. Ooh, it's a whole palace around here. Nice, but still no people. Everything looks dead. So this is like a hotel, I see. I'm not sure if they're open though. I have to see. I think it's down here. Yeah. No, it looks abandoned. Also rusty. Yeah. It's like a ghost island. The only time you see people is after you leave the ferry, because there's many going on and many arriving. Okay, I see some villas. Wow. It's probably pretty cheap to rent a villa here, I would imagine. But a car would also be pretty practical. Oh. Can you see? Yeah. Can you see the water? Because I do. Alright, I see some more bikes, so I'm probably at the right location now, and I should probably leave my bike here. Yeah, I just have to put down the stand. So at first I was going up the hill and it was pretty hard, pretty intense, and then I arrived and then I turned off my motor, but it's like it didn't make any difference. I was like, wait, did I even turn it on? Is it even working? So I was like pedaling, pushing, and then I turned it on and then it worked. So I just needed like the initial push, and now it's much easier to go. And also important to notice that I don't have any keys, no locker, no chain, nothing, but it also doesn't matter because everyone just leaves. Oh no, actually they have keys, but they left the keys here. Yeah, you can see. They left the keys here and their helmets on. They didn't even lock their bikes. That's very cool. All right, let's go to the beach. Yeah, I have my backpack with me. My hair is probably a mess now after wearing my cap. I got everything. Ooh, it's pretty warm and I'm excited to swim. Yeah, and also, oh, I'm a bit too tall to go through here. Also, my skin is peeling off, you know, from the sunburn I had. So I will just wear my shirt. I think that's better. Oh no way! Those are pineapple. That's crazy. But they're not ripe yet. But I've never seen. Oh, is it? Well, it looks like pineapple. I've never seen pineapples in nature. Alright, let's go. Yeah, and I also have to say that there's many Japanese tourists. That is mostly Japanese tourists, actually, and some few international Europeans. Yeah, well, quite some Americans as well. Alright, she's playing with her Switch. Yeah, many Switches in Japan, obviously, because Nintendo is Japanese. There's a bit of trash here, but it probably came from the water. And here it is, yeah. Let's go for a swim then. So I heard that the water isn't the clearest, the beach also not the brightest, the sand not the brightest. But that's not really why you come here. You come for the whole island, to explore the island, for the adventure, and to swim, obviously. Wow, look at that. And the only thing I don't like is the trash there. This looks crazy. I've never seen anything like this. Alright, I don't know if it gets any better the further I walk. Maybe it just stays the same, but it looks so cool. Wow, this would also look very cool for a picture. Let me go through here. No, it actually it goes further down. Okay, I will just stay here and I see you afterwards. Yeah, an hour later and there's still not that much to do, so I came to the west side of the area of the island, and you can actually see the big island over there, the one where you need a tour. But this is actually very cool. I like it. It would be even cooler if you could hop on top of the manta ray. But there are many around here. I also wanted to go on a tour, but then decided not to. Maybe I can see some manta ray somewhere else. And there's a playground over there, and you already know me. You already know what I'm going to do now. Yeah, I'm going to do some grounding and crank out some pull-ups. Yeah, honestly, we should play more like we used to when we were children, you know? We can learn a lot from children, honestly. I can already see the kids and the family looking at me, but I do hope that I inspire them to also come here and play, and I hope I'm a good example to follow, because you always have to lead by example, right? Yo, so I arrived at a very important point of the island. This road is called Sugar Road, and here they grow sugar everywhere. And I would like to see, here they have different animals, many farms around here. I would like to see the process of making sugar. I've never seen someone make sugar, because it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just bad if yeah, you put the sugar through different processes and then you refine it, and the further you go away from the original product, the worse it gets. But it would still be interesting to see how they make sugar. And I actually got brown sugar ice cream, yeah, because I drank a coffee. I don't remember if I told you the story. I don't know. I just tell you again. Yeah, so I drank a coffee, ordered a coffee with milk, and the lady there, she checked, but she didn't have any milk, so she felt sorry. And I told her, no, it's fine, don't worry, I will just get the coffee, the black coffee. And then she brought me ice cream and she told me that's the milk. Yeah, so she gifted me an ice cream, which was very nice of her, and it was brown sugar ice cream, and it was very delicious. And after that I got a purple sweet potato ice cream as well, because the purple sweet potato is vegetable, pretty, yeah, found in many foods and many places here on the island, because they make food out of them, obviously sweets, ice cream, a bunch of stuff. Yeah. This is the so this is the sugar field, and some more cows. I hope to have a very good life. Looks like it. I just don't know how hot it gets in summer. But this honestly looks like paradise, and it's so flat around here. Yeah, and I hope it stays flat because the hills are no joke. And imagine doing that without e-bike. Yeah, as I said, oh, there's a horse, but it doesn't really look like a horse, more like a, yeah, whatever. And maybe it's this breed of horses. It is an island with a lot of farms, a lot of cattle. It just almost feels like home when I smell the cow shit. Because where I'm from the small mountain village, we also have a lot of farms, and it smells like cow shit. A lot of times they say that we have more cows than people, but that's just a saying. We are civilized. Like, we do have internet and stuff. It's not like we live remotely on the mountain without any connection to society. Yeah, this looks cool. Alright, so I'm entering the town. I don't want to talk too loud to not disturb anyone. I'm entering the town. Oh, I told you about the Shisa, the dogs, and as you can see there's one that has an open mouth and one that has a closed mouth. And they do fulfill different purposes, like it's so they believe that I think the one with the open mouth protects they have a post office. The one with the open mouth protects the house, or well, the building, from influence from the outside, like bad luck or catastrophes, disasters. And even here I saw a lot of tsunami evacuation points. And the one with the closed mouth is supposed to protect the building from the inside and bring prosperity, good luck. But the combination of the two is what you find here, I found out. Yeah, I hope I'm heading in the right direction. And it's weird because in a way, wait, let me stop for a second. In a way, it does feel very big, the island, but then also you're very fast. Oh, this looks like tsunami evacuation area. And that's crazy for me, like to think that you have to evacuate from a tsunami and just like from one day to the other, the water destroys your house and everything else. Yeah, I would not really like that. Oh, they have a bunker, I just saw. Well, I already passed it. But they have, oh shit, they apparently have this old bunker here. A country club. It's funny, I think they play golf. Yeah, I have to go to the port, and I got this map from the place where I got the bike from. It's actually pretty useful because, yeah, as I said, many roads are closed, so this helps me a lot. Because it literally tells you which roads are closed and where you can't go. So right now I am here, so I just continue up north, and I'm actually pretty close. It doesn't look like it, but I am pretty close. And I don't know how 2 hours already passed. Well, now it's 2.5 hours, but I got the bike for 3 hours, but I will make it in time. This is a funny road here. Yeah. Well, this concludes my time on the island, and I found out that Japan, also South Korea, can feel isolated sometimes, because I realized that in most of my current videos it's just me talking, and I remember last year I always tried to get people to talk and to interact with people for my videos, because I really like that, and it's, you don't just have to listen to my voice, you can hear the different voices of different people, and I even translated I even translated to Spanish. Yeah, so I thought this is a trap, and I thought that I would find like a fox or a wolf or something, or cats, but actually it's just peacocks. Oh, poor them. Well, I don't know why they do it, but I also can't help them, because this is not my cage, you know. But there has to be a reason for this, and it's like a trap. So I would guess that either they eat them because it's easy meat, or there's too many, but I'm not quite sure. I have to research. Yeah, there's another trap. Yes, I found out that it can feel isolating sometimes, because you don't really interact much with people. They're so kind and nice, but they show it in a different way. It's not like they talk so much or they give you stuff. It's more that they show politeness and kindness when they're very respectful and reserved. Yes, it's just a different type of personality, manners, culture, and also just the fact that I literally always go to places where there's not many people for some reason just adds to the fact that I don't interact much, and it's just me talking in the videos. But it's alright, because there's many tourists I met in the hostels. There's many Japanese tourists as well. Okay, is this where I think I went down here? Yeah, so many Japanese tourists, which is also interesting because they let's see where I have to go. No, I haven't gone down here, but I can just continue. Yeah, many tourists, and it's interesting because they're pretty unique. Okay, let me figure this out, because I have my cap with the camera so that you can also see me. I have my phone and the map in my other hand, and I can't brake, and I need both brakes because they don't really work well. Yeah, so I was saying that it's actually alright, because I did meet many tourists. That's one reason why I like staying in hostels. Not always, but sometimes, or most of the times, I really like it, especially when you're traveling alone. I mean, if I'm traveling with someone, then I don't always stay in hostels. But there's many international tourists, so it's cool to meet new people, always to connect with new people and exchange Instagram and basically build a network all around the world, even if you don't see them anymore. And sometimes you do see them again, and then you also see what's going on in their life and where they are going. So that's one part. And there's also many Japanese tourists, and they're pretty interesting because most of the times they just stay for one night, and I didn't understand why, but they come. They're very organized, I must say. They keep their stuff very clean, organized, their luggage. And when I wake up in the morning, they're already gone. And sometimes I hear them packing their stuff in the morning. And I haven't quite figured out why they always leave the next day. I'm not sure. Not all of them, but most of them. So what did I want to say? Oh, and one more thing I wanted to say is that I realized that people going to South America, or Latin America for that matter, and people going to Asia are a bit different. Like, there's two types of people. Three. Because most of the people that I met in Latin America never went to Asia, right? Me too, I have never been to Asia before this trip. And most people that I meet here, actually all of the people I talked with about different trips and traveling, all of them just went to Asia and other countries, but they didn't go to Latin America. And I felt like I'm I'm the exception here because I went to both, and I think it just depends what type of person you are, what you like, what you value. But for me, the choice is clear. I'm a Latin American guy, type of guy, but I also do enjoy Asia a lot, and the contrast, the different culture, and also the safety, yeah, and the convenience. But I think that's it. I don't think that there's anything interesting coming up now. If there is, then you will find out about it. But that's it for the video. Island day today, Tokyo tomorrow. So I will see many people tomorrow. So it doesn't matter if I'm alone on this island. And I'll see you in the next video.